What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about multi-millionaire Robert Kiyosaki's opinion on silver. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, we got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that has been up for grabs, but we just brought back the Stack and Don't Look Back t-shirt and hoodie, available in either silver or gold. And we just dropped the DYDSS Maple, which was obviously inspired by the Canadian maple leaf. Any and all merch can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I actually just recently watched a video. It was an interview of Robert Kiyosaki, posted just a few months ago, so it is recent. And in today's video, I kind of wanted to take a little 15-second clip from that interview, showcase it here in my video, and use it for some commentary, share some of my thoughts, a little bit of a review. And I mostly wanted to introduce you to this guy, Robert Kiyosaki, and the reason for that is because, quick little prefix here, I have been listening to Kiyosaki for years and years and years. Little backstory: a couple years ago, some friends and I decided that we wanted to start a business together, and that's exactly what we did. But the problem that I faced was, after about 6 months, I had done pretty much nothing but lose money, and I didn't know why. I couldn't figure it out. Why was I not seeing the success? And come to find out, I had a low financial IQ due to listening to friends and family members and teachers my whole life. I had no idea what I was doing. Nobody was propelling me in the direction that I wanted to go. So what I did is figure out a way to increase my financial IQ, and I started reading all of the books. And to this day, I still read books. I am heavily invested in reading, and I'm actually building a little library for myself in my house. I have an insane amount of books, and a good portion of them were written by Robert Kiyosaki. And before I talk about some of the books, before I talk about some of my personal experience with it, I want to show you a quick little 15-second video. Here we go.
Right now, people say, well, I can't afford gold. Well, buy silver. You know, silver is so undervalued today. I can buy silver for $2. I can go to a coin dealer and buy a dime for $2, 10 cents for $2. Get that? So everybody can do something to get what I call real money, not fake money.
Okay, so that is a quick little clip that I took from the interview. But with that being said, with Robert Kiyosaki referring to silver as real money as opposed to fake money, aka the dollar bill, aka fiat, aka that piece of paper glorified IOU dollar, he refers to silver as real money. A silver dime face value, which is only 10 cents, in my opinion, that's a little bit of a ripoff. They're marketing it as something that's only worth 10 cents, which at this point we all know that it's worth far more than that. So right off the bat, from that quick little clip that I took from the video, I think it's just a little bit of reassurance. You know, there's a lot of us out here, me included, we feel like we're not doing the most that we can. We all wish that we could stack more silver than we are currently stacking. If you're only stacking 5-10 ounces a month, odds are you're wishing you could stack at least 15 to 20. If you're stacking maybe 100 ounces a month, odds are you're wishing you could stack at least 125, 150 ounces. Same goes for gold. We all want to be able to stack more. We want to accumulate the most amount of wealth and preserve it as much as we can for as long as we can, and also as frequently as we can. But that little clip that I used was a little bit of reassurance, saying that at the end of the day, what we are doing, even if it's minuscule, even if it's the bare minimum, we are so far ahead of the game. If all you can afford, for whatever reason, we all have a different financial situation going on. We all have different amounts of bills to pay. If all you can afford at the end of the week or at the end of the month is one silver dime, you have no idea. You are doing so much more than the average person out there. How many other people are stacking silver in any amount? The average person out there doesn't even own 1 ounce of silver. And if they do, they don't realize that they do. It's silver that's just in something else that they own. So even if you're getting one little silver coin a week or a month, or more than that, you're doing so much more than the average person out there. Now, really quick, back to Robert Kiyosaki. There are 2 books that I want to talk about. I don't know how big into reading some of you guys are, but I have 2 recommendations, 2 books by Kiyosaki that I have read and make references to investing and obviously a little bit about precious metals, talking about his experience with gold and some of his opinions on silver. The first one I want to talk about, and this actually helped out a lot when I first started that business with a couple of my friends. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and the other one is called Conspiracy of the Rich. The first one, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, as it says on the title, it says what the rich teach their kids about money that the poor and middle class do not. Now this hit home for me. My entire family seems to have this mentality where it's like, spend it while you got it, rather than save it, or rather than invest it, or rather than convert it into something that's going to be worth more in the future, or at the very least preserve it in the form of silver and or gold. Nobody in my family ever in a million years told me anything about investing, told me anything about even saving. My family, to this day, credit card debt, little to no income. And being in the family, that's kind of all that I know. And I know a lot of people watching right now can probably relate to that. The other book is Conspiracy of the Rich. Now, in this book, I don't want to give it away because I think you can benefit a lot more by reading the book as opposed to listening to me do a quick little 20-second book review. But inside the book, there are 8 new rules of money. That's all I'm going to say about that. So if you want to check out either of these books, you do not have to buy them if you do not want to. But if you would like to check it out, if you would like to, maybe read a little bit more about it before you make the purchase or whatever the case may be, I will be hooking you guys up with 2 Amazon affiliate links. If you click them, they will bring you over and you can read a little bit more about the book before you decide to order one and then read it for yourself. I personally think that both of these books make a fantastic addition to anyone's library from any perspective, whether you are a silver and gold stacker, whether you are heavily invested in the stock market, or maybe you are in real estate or you plan on getting into real estate in the future, whether you are in sales, whether you are in marketing, whether you are involved in anything in any way, shape, or form. I think these 2 books are absolutely fantastic. And the reason I say that is because Robert Kiyosaki pretty much touches on all of those things. He has separate books about all of those things, and he also has books about all of those things. And I think personal development is really, really important. I think it is mandatory. I think that it's crucial. And the number one and simplest way to do that is by getting some books and reading a little something. 1 chapter a night isn't going to kill you. In fact, it's actually going to help increase your financial IQ. So, as I said before, the links will be in the description if you want to check out these books. But back to the whole doing what we can, even though we feel like it might not be enough or it might not be very impressive, whatever the case may be. I mean, I'm paying tuition. I'm going to school. I'm a student right now, and it's pretty pricey. That's no myth. That's no urban legend. That's a fact. Everyone knows that college right now is very, very expensive. So, unfortunately, a lot of my money, or should I say fiat, goes towards that rather than converting it into real money. You know how happy I would be if I could just take my tuition money and convert it into silver and or gold? You know how much that would make my freaking year? That would be fantastic. And I can't wait for the day where I no longer have to pay tuition anymore, because then I can start doing that. I can stack way more aggressively. I can stack 500% more aggressively, maybe more. So I'm waiting for that day. But in the meantime, I'm going to do what I can with what I have. And at the end of the day, that is perfectly fine, because I'm already doing so much more than the average person out there who is not taking their future into consideration, not taking their finances into consideration, not taking their financial well-being into consideration. So with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for weekly videos. Just posted 3 new silver and gold themed vlog style videos, a hidden camera pawn shop integrity test, and the brand new gold stocks video go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some merchandise to help support the channel, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS gear. We got t-shirts and hoodies, a lot of merchandise that is being sold to raise funds and awareness for different charity organizations. And of course, we just brought back the Stack and Don't Look Back t-shirt and hoodie, available in silver and gold, depending on your preference. And we just dropped the DYDSS Maple, which was clearly inspired by the Canadian maple leaf. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on what Mr. Robert Kiyosaki said in that little 15-second clip that I took from the full interview? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you agree with him. Let me know if you disagree with him. And also let me know, do you wish you could be stacking more, but at the end of the day you know you're doing way more than the average person out there? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget, the book links will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.